Everyone, welcome to Maths with Gastin. I am Gastin Mapala, right here at Maths with Gastin. Let's have a look at question 3, November 2021, grade 10. It was a sequence and series question with number patterns as given there by 3.1, and also there's a 3.2. We will continue with that one, and also 3.3. Okay, now let's have a look at 3.1. 3.1, it says that consider the following pattern: minus 3 over 5, minus 6 over 9, minus 9 over 13. And then 3.1.1, it's saying that write down the next two terms of the sequence. All right, okay, great stuff. So now, to make life easy, guys, make life easy for yourself. Don't go and look for something. Now let's check. No? We are given minus 3 over 5, minus 6 over 9. So these are fractions now, guys. So now with fractions, it might be a bit tedious to work with. So therefore, I'm going to say top. By saying top, I'm referring to the numerator. Okay, to the numerator. So in this case, I'm only going to take the top part of the sequence, minus 6, minus 9. Therefore, I'm gonna deal with this one and see what is the next two numbers there, because they are looking for the next two numbers after this pattern. Okay, so now I'm going to say minus 6 minus 3. In my calculator is giving me minus 3. Same thing, minus 9 minus 6 minus 3. Therefore, I'm going to have, so it means even here is going to be minus 3. Okay, so minus 3 minus 3. So it means when you add, you say minus 3 plus minus 3 is going to give us minus 12. Therefore, minus 12, then you add minus 3 is going to give us negative 15. Okay, so those are the numbers. Then I can say here bottom, or I can say, or denominator, or this is our denominator. So in our denominator, we've got 5, 9, 13. We need the next two. Okay, then I can say 9 minus 5 is going to give us 4. 13 minus 9 is going to give us 4 as well. Therefore, 13 plus 4 is going to give us 17. 17 plus 4 is going to give us 21. Okay, so therefore, with that said, so I can simply say negative 12 over 17 is our next term, and therefore also negative 15 over 21. Okay, so those are the next two terms. We are done with 3.1.1. 3.1.2 now. Write down Tn, the general term for this pattern. So now they are looking for the general formula for this pattern as well. Okay, so like I did here initially, so it means we said we're using this formula Tn is equals to A. This is there on your formula sheet. If your teacher is using a different equation, it's not a problem. You can use that as well, but as long as it comes down to the correct answer as well. Okay, so on the top part, so I'm gonna also here, I'm gonna do the top part. Tn for the top part, A on the top part is minus 3, then the difference is also negative 3 as well. Okay, it's also negative 3 as well. So when you substitute there, A is negative 3 plus n minus 1 minus 3. Remove the bracket with minus 3. Okay, minus 3 will remain. This one is going to give us minus 3n plus 3. Okay, therefore you're going to have minus 3n. Okay, that's Tn for the top part. Okay, because minus 3 plus 3 would cancel out. Okay, and that's how you deal with that one. And then let's come here and say the bottom part. of Tn. What is A there on the bottom part? On the bottom part, A is equals to 5, and then therefore the difference is going to be equal to 4. Therefore, use the same thing again. A, which is 5, plus n minus 1. The difference is 4. Therefore, remove the bracket with 4. Gonna remove the bracket here, remove the bracket there. We're going to have 4n minus 4. Therefore, we're going to have 4n. 5 minus 4 is going to give us plus 1. Okay. Therefore, once I'm done doing that, I can say, therefore, the original Tn is just going to be the top Tn, which is this one there, which is minus 3 all over the bottom, which is this one there, 4n plus 1. Okay, can you see, guys? If you tackle this one like this, much easy, simple, straightforward, but it's still possible to do it together as a fraction, but I just prefer us to do it like this so that it's easy for you guys to follow and make sure that you understand it. If you want to attempt it with everything combined, still fine, you can do that. You're more than able to try to do that as well and see if you'll get the same answers as well. All right, good stuff. Okay, let's come here. 3.1.3. It says that we need to calculate the 50th term, so it means it's going to be t 50, where n is equals to 50. So it's going to be minus 3, where there's n we put 50, put 50 there, plus 1. Therefore, when I punch this in my calculator, it's giving me minus 150 all over 201. Okay, yes, 201. And that's how you would deal with this one question of 3.1 number patterns. Let's now move to 3.2. All right, 3.2, it's saying that consider the following sequence of E. They give us the pattern in terms of the drawings. Okay, so now the first question said, how many blocks will be needed to build the fifth E? Okay, so let's have a look at this one and count how many are they to start with in this diagram. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the first one is 9. So same thing applies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, the second one is 12. Okay, let's come here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Okay, there you go. 15. So the first three numbers here, it's 9. Okay, let me just come and write it down here. 3.2, 3.1. So our pattern is 9, 12, and therefore 15. The difference, 12 minus 9 is 3, and therefore 15 minus 12 gives us 3 as well. Okay, so 15 plus 3 will give us 18. 18 plus 3 will give us 21. Okay, so therefore, how many blocks will be needed? You're gonna just come here and say for the fifth E, 21 blocks will be needed. Okay, 21 blocks needed. Okay, there you go. Determine the formula for calculating the number of blocks for to build the nth E. All right, so basically here they are asking us for the general formula. So we're gonna come here 3.2, 3.2. We've got the first difference there. So we go back to our formula sheet and check the formula we can use is Tn in A in brackets n minus 1 D. All right, so what is A here? A is 9. What is D? Is equals to 3. Therefore we can substitute them here and say 9 plus n minus 1 3. Remove the bracket there. 9 plus 3n minus 3. Therefore we're going to be left with 3n plus 9 minus 3 is going to give us 6. Okay, there you go. It's going to give us 6 as well. Therefore, that's our Tn right there. Okay, let me check. Didn't make any mistake. Very good. Great stuff. So let's come here. 3.2.3. Okay, 3.2.3. 125 blocks are needed to build the earth term, calculate the earth. Okay, so they're saying the total number of blocks needed for a particular E, to make a particular E is 125. So they are asking us to calculate the term at which this E is at. Okay, so now we already have our formula here from the previous question. So this is what we will do. We are going to say 125 should be equals to that formula there, which is 3n plus 6. Therefore, we can come here and then simplify this. 6 will go to the other side. Then we divide by 3 on both sides. We are looking for n. If you punch this in our calculator, it just gives me 39.6, which is approximately 40. So therefore, the E that you are looking for is at n 40th E. Right, good stuff. So this is how you would deal with a question like this one, guys. It's simple, straightforward. Questions like this, you should get everything. This is free marks. All right, but if you still don't understand, please make sure that you reach out, guys, so that I can assist you whenever I can. All right, okay, let's move on to 3.3. Here we go. 3.3 said, consider the following linear pattern. It's given by 4x minus 3, 6x plus 4, 3x minus 9. They're asking us to determine the value of x. All right. Critical, important, and also going back to the basics as well. All right. Okay, this is term number 1. Then we've got term number 2 there. And then we've got term number 3 there. Remember, when we are looking for, this is they already told us it's a linear. So if you're looking for a linear, this is what you do. You must say T3 minus T2, okay, is equals to D when you're looking for the difference. And then T2 minus T1 is equals to D. So this D and this one, they've got a common difference because it's a linear pattern. All right. So what you can do now, you can do the same thing. T3, let's come here. T3 is 3x minus 9. Okay, therefore you can come here and say minus T2, which is 6, what? Yeah, 6x plus 4. Okay, basically what you did here, you said T3 minus T2 should be equals to T2 minus T1. Why? Because the D's are the same. Okay, the D's are the same. So it's basically what I'm doing here, guys. T2 minus T1. Okay, there you go. So therefore, the only thing we need to do now is to deal with the algebra. Multiply throughout by negative. We're going to have negative x, negative 4 here, because of this negative that there. It's going to equal to 6x plus 4 minus 4x plus 3. All right, great stuff. Okay, so what is the best thing to do here? The best thing to do here right now is to simplify first. Okay, I've got 3 here. I've got a minus 6x here. 3x minus 6x. I'm going to left with 3x. Then I've got a negative 9 and negative 4 is going to give me us negative 1, 3. Okay, 6x minus 4x, we're going to be left with 2x. Therefore, we've got 4 plus 3 is going to give us 7. Then I'm going to take all the x's this side. Then 13 must go that side. All right, good stuff. Negative 3x, negative 2x. Therefore, this side we got 7. We bring the 13, that side is going to become positive 13. Here I've got negative, we're going to be left with negative 5. And then 13 plus 7 is going to give us 20. It's looking good so far. Minus 5. Therefore, we divide by minus 5 both sides. Therefore, this would cancel out. X is going to be negative 4. Okay, and that is our answer right there, guys. Please don't forget these basics here. Please don't forget these basics here. Please don't forget. Okay, for a linear pattern, the d is equal, therefore it's just t minus the other one. Please don't forget this, guys. Putting it in a square bracket here. Please make sure that you take note of this. To really assist you. Is the basics. If you still don't understand, please make sure that you watch our video on linear patterns and arithmetic patterns on how to deal with them. I am Gaston Wapala. I will definitely see you on the next upload where we'll be doing question 3, November 2020.